Hi, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing. I go by the nickname Ginger, and we start off with a hug. So come on, come on. I know I am early today. This is when real life invades what I normally do. It's so funny because people be thinking, you're this YouTube girl. And I'm like, no, I'm a radio announcer, Philadelphia, WDAS. There's a big supermarket opening here in Philly. They're letting me come in. I know y'all hate when I whisper. They're letting me in before anybody else. So if you follow me on IG at WDAS Patty, I'm going to have pictures and videos and all of that stuff because they're letting me in before anybody else. I'm pretty excited. I love supermarkets. It's a weird thing. I love supermarkets. Okay, let's get started. Neicy Nash. She's coming to daytime TV. What a year it's been for Neicy Nash. She broke the internet when she announced she was marrying a woman, and she did. The pictures were great. She says, I'm in love. I am happy. I don't care if I've lost fans, if people don't want to rock with me because this is how I live my life. I'm happy. And now she's coming to daytime TV. How do you think she'll do as a daytime host? She's funny. She's got the personality. I think she's going to do really well with this project. Terrance Howard suing 20th Century Fox. Remember when he was in Hustle and Flow? The song, It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp? Terrance says that 20th Century Fox used the likeness of his singing that song for the logo of Empire. Okay, Terrance, you were on the show 6 seasons. You're just realizing that? You need some money? But he's suing 20th Century Fox. I thought that was interesting. Don't forget, this Saturday night, Adele is hosting, not singing, hosting Saturday Night Live. The musical guest will be her. Issa Rae, Insecure, she just hosted Saturday Night Live. She is getting into the hair care game with Sienna Naturals. It's for curly, coily, afro-textured hair. What can you find in her hair care system? Shampoo, conditioner, and deep treatment. I love every style that Issa does. You know, she just always looks fabulous. She's always been fascinated with hair, and now Issa Rae is getting into the hair care game. What happened with the streaming service Quibi? I've mentioned this streaming service to you guys for a minute. I've been talking about it. It was the streaming service that cost at first $5, then they moved to $12. You would watch everything on your phone. Nothing over 10 minutes. Not a movie, game show. They have a lot of programming, but everything was 10 minutes and 10-minute segments. It was made for people on the go. Waiting at the doctor's, waiting here, doing this. You need to kill some time. But then the pandemic came, and everyone was home, and no one was on the go. Quibi cost $2 billion. They had star power. Star power. Kevin Hart, Die Hart. Lawrence Fishburne, he just won an Emmy for Free Rajon. He just won an Emmy for this show that he had on Quibi. You had Keke Palmer with the new version of Singled Out. Titus Burgess had a game show. Lots of programming, but it just didn't catch on. Do you think that there are too many streaming services? Because there's a lot. And after a while, you got to, do the picking and choosing. Like, well, we get this one, we won't get this one. Because if you were to get them all, you'd have a real sky-high bill. But Quibi is no more. I remember interviewing the head, Jeffrey Katzenberg, and it was ambitious. I think something like this is going to come again It's just now is not the time. And they claim that they shut it down because they couldn't find nobody to buy into it or maybe take it from them and maybe take it to a next level. Nobody was willing to do that. The year was 1983. The movie was Flashdance. Irene Cara, what a feeling. I drove my parents crazy singing that song around the house to the top of my lungs because I just loved Irene Cara. Well, anyway, the movie, Jennifer Beals, she wanted to be, this ballet dancer, but she was dancing kind of like in a strip club. Maniac, Michael Sembello. I just remember this because I played all of these songs. Anywho, CBS All Access, their streaming service, which is going to be Paramount Plus, is redoing Flashdance, the TV show. Do you think it'll be a good idea? It's no secret I love musicals. If Toya was here, she would clown me. I've seen Grease over 30 times. I love musicals. I do. And there's a musical coming to Netflix. On December the 11th, Kerry Washington, Nicole Kidman, Meryl Streep. It's a holiday movie musical, Prom. Based on the Broadway production. Ryan Murphy is bringing this to Netflix. It has those guys, Keegan-Michael Key, James Corden. This is the premise. A young girl wants to she's in a small town. She wants to bring her girlfriend to the prom. And they're like, we're not going to have any of that here. So all of these stars converge on this small town to give her a prom that she could bring her girlfriend to. It looks amazing. They're singing and dancing. If you love musicals, you'll be like me and like really excited and marking it on your calendar. But it starts streaming on December the 11th. It's my guilty pleasure. I do. I love musicals. And I'm the type, I can't sit still. Maybe you're like me and you're feeling this moment right now. What is it about men in gray sweatpants? Some stand out more than others. Tyler Perry broke the internet yesterday. He was trending, and immediately I was like, what's Tyler doing? He had on a pair of dark gray sweatpants. Okay, Tyler. We see you. Don't forget, there is a weekend edition that always comes up early. So look out for the weekend edition that comes on Friday. But today, this is when my real job gets in the way, and I gotta do that. But I do share a lot on social media, and they're saying that this market is like so different from any other market. If you get excited about markets, you can kind of understand this vibe right now. Anywho, I gotta do that. And that's why we are so doggone early today. Tomorrow we'll be back on track. I do a podcast, Patty and the Millennials. It's conversation between me, the baby boomer, Gen X, millennials, men and women. We've got some exciting new graphics. I got a guy who made a cartoon version of me that I'm going to post in the YouTube story this weekend. But I said I kind of like the cartoon version of myself. If you like the channel, subscribe, tell a friend to subscribe, hit the like button if you like the video. You know that I saw your comment. If I give you a heart, it's our time together, and it's not cute not knowing. Thanks so much for joining me. The early edition. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.